What's happening, everyone? Today, we are back with Leland, who seems to be here every 10 episodes.
Yeah.
And, Leland, how you been?
I'm good. A lot better from last time.
Good? Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
You were looking for a roommate last time, right?
Yeah, I still am.
Damn.
Yeah. But I mean, I've done some budgeting, and I've actually I've written down like my bank accounts for the past last month to this month, and I am losing money, but it's only $600. I thought I was going to be losing like thousands.
Oh.
So, but I have been budgeting, and if I get a roommate, that's going to be positive. So,
Have you had people come by and be interested in it?
yeah, 2 people came by. They were cool. I really wanted them actually, but I was their backup plan, so they found their first plan A was good for them. So, yeah.
Shit.
And then I've gotten a lot of people that I didn't want. So I have 2 cats. I actually got a new cat since the last time I was here.
Balling.
Yeah. And they're new to each other, so I didn't want any other pets. A lot of people want to bring their dogs, even if it's service dogs. I'm like, oh. Then there's a lot of older people that I'm like, it's not gonna fit. I don't think I want someone younger. I don't want someone older because if you're older, I feel like you're the authority, even though it's my house and I will have the master room.
Yeah,
it's a little weird. I mean, I don't mind it, but I prefer someone else. And then there's couples. I'm like, no couples unless you guys pay more and they don't want to pay more. Because I am charging $1,000 for the room and a shared bathroom, but I'm also including utilities. So it's like if there's more people and you're only paying $1,000, but our electric bill's higher, it's like I need to get a little bit more from you if there's more people.
What if you did like $1,500 and for a couple then?
I've put $1,200 and there was no hits. Facebook and roomies. I don't want to do Craigslist.
Oh.
I get all weird. I get some weirdos already. Not too weird. Not podcast worthy weird, but
I'll screen them for you.
there's guys that don't have pictures and then their name is like Zazzy, and I'm like, I don't know what you look like. So I'm not even going to respond.
Zazzy needs a zaddy.
Zazzy with 2 eyes at the end, not 2 Z's with 2 eyes. And it's like, I don't know what this is.
They're trying too hard.
Yeah. Or that's their real name, but they don't want to show their face. And it's just like, no, I need a vibe check. And you're not giving me any check to vibe. So, and I'm not going to research, I'm going to research you background checks, but if I don't know exactly what you look like, you could be fucking Yoda or something, which would be cool, but how would I know?
How would you even know what it is? 'Cause
Yeah.
what is a Yoda?
Yeah.
What is his species? Yeah. Nobody knows.
Yeah, but he's wise and probably rich.
Well, they call them, as a loose term, the tridactyls. Because apparently it has to do with their feet having 3 toes or something. I don't know.
Cool.
That's what I've heard, but I think it's kind of getting old in Star Wars now that we don't know what the hell they are. Because there's 3 of them,
Yeah.
That we've seen.
Yes. There's Yoda, Grogu, and then the lady one.
Yaddle.
The Yaddle, yes.
Yeah. The only one with hair.
Yes.
So I guess actually Yoda had the gray hair, but apparently Yaddle died. Did you watch those Disney shorts?
Did. And guess who? Well, spoiler alert?
Yeah, well, people should have seen it by now.
Yeah. Well, his name is Count Dooku.
Yeah.
Did he do it or was the Emperor? Because the Emperor was watching. I don't remember exactly.
I don't know, but that should have really thrown up a red flag. The Jedi Order gets somebody killed.
Yeah.
But did she step down before that?
I don't remember. I like Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars super fan, so that's not a question for me.
What are you doing here?
You know what I'm doing here. You know exactly. We'll get into it.
Well, okay, yes. Speaking of, actually, that's a good segue. Speaking of Star Wars, I brought 64 out here because I found a spare one.
Yes.
And started playing Shadows of the Empire out here, and just to see if I could get this TV to play it with the little splitter thing that I have.
Yes.
And it worked. And Dash Rendar still died at the end, but one thing that you came over and introduced me to here is the good old fashioned screen capture and video cable and all the pizzazz.
Yeah,
and now
HD game capture.
HD game capture.
Or game capture.
El Gato.
Whatever. It's El Gato.
Which means game capture in Spanish.
Yes, the game capture. Meow.
But now...
That explains Los Gatos. What a town.
So much game capture.
Yes,
there.
lots of Twitch.
So now we can... all of my wonderful guests that come by, I can treat them to a classic challenge of 64 or Super Nintendo or regular Nintendo. If I want to bring that out, I got to get a spare one. But
yeah, do you have the the Nintendo Classics? Because I think that would work over the old Super Nintendo. I have never tried Super Nintendo with the equipment I brought.
Nintendo Classics. What do you mean?
Oh, actually, they're on the Switch, huh? So before the Switch, there was these mini Super Nintendo or the regular Nintendo, like that big or that little thing, but it has like all the games or most
all
of the games.
Yeah, but that's just an emulator.
Yeah. But I don't know the equipment because HDMI is the main equipment, the video cord to get to anything.
The video du jour.
Yes.
Yes.
For the N64, we have the old yellow, white, and red cables or composite cables, and those are hard to put in, as we tried earlier, and we got it successful, but it's rough. I don't remember how the Super Nintendo and all that works. Is it also the yellow?
Super Nintendo, yeah, because you can use the exact same cord for it.
Why didn't we set that up?
I don't have as many multiplayer games. That's the thing.
Bomberman's probably my favorite multiplayer co-op thing.
I've got to like rethink my collection now because it's just been, games that I want to play, but they're not necessarily multiplayer. Mm-hmm. Like I got, I don't know if you ever played it, but like Beast Wars Transmetals.
I have not.
It's on. I think I got it on PlayStation, but it's one of those games that you could not buy. You could only rent it at Blockbuster.
Okay.
And, at this point, I wish I would have just rented 10 of them and never returned them because they wouldn't be collecting from me. And not only that, but they have appreciated so much in value that they're like 30 times what they were if you were to just pay the late fees or whatever.
Yeah.
And so...
I don't think they're going to collect that anytime soon.
Or even SWAT Cats. SWAT Cats for Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
That thing is $400. That game is $400 fucking dollars.
Damn.
It's a good game.
What's the most expensive game?
I think it's that.
Is it that? Okay.
It's that or, E.T. for Atari, right? Everybody knows about that one.
That's expensive for the other reason one.
But then you also have like all the Pokemon games. Those, because those are still kind of relevant, right?
Yeah.
Because you can play. I don't think the Game Boy games transfer over, but Game Boy Advance Up does.
Yeah, you could find a way.
Because you would transfer either Game Boy Advance or
you have to go through like all the games.
You transfer it to Pokemon Bank, and then you transfer it to the Pokemon Transfer
Home.
Then Home, yeah. So Pokemon Bank, and then Pokemon Home, and then you have it on the Switch.
Yes.
But the Bank is what you used to get it from the Advance to the DS and 3DS.
Yeah. I didn't. There was a big gap after Ruby and Sapphire, the original ones. I think I skipped Diamond and Pearl, and then I went back to Black and White when I started working at Levi's. So there's a big gap. So there's a big spot missing of me playing that.
Do you know my gap though? My gap is from Gold and Silver in the year 2000 to Ultra Sun.
Yeah, that's big. That's a bigger gap.
Because I played. Because me and my wife went to Hawaii during our honeymoon, and that game is based in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, Alola. And so I played that, at night there with all the lizards. And but then that was like my kids started getting interested in it, and so then we started playing together.
Right, yeah.
And that helped her learn how to read.
Yeah.
So it's like good. It's like now why not?
Yeah.
But now the games are like hundreds of dollars each because they're retro games, and there's the pirated games you could buy for like still $40 or whatever,
right?
but they don't have the ability to transfer over to bank and home. And that's what you need.
That's what you want, yeah. And I know the Pokemon games are not story based. Like the first game, it's like, okay, you like the journey. It's the first one. It's the best one, right?
Yeah.
There was and Gold Silver also like it's like an addition, like it's more of like an expansion because you can go back to Kanto.
Yeah, you can get 16 badges in that one.
That one's really good.
That's your bang for your buck right there.
Yeah. Now, so after that, the 5th gen Black and White actually was my favorite story. And again, it's Pokemon. It's not about the story. It's more capturing everything. But like this one had like your rival was actually like trying to hype up like the fight where it's like he's not a dick. He's more like, hey, I'll capture the white one. You capture the black one, the legendaries.
Oh, yeah.
And then let's just fight. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Well, I like the second one where like the rival was like an actual criminal.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Like this guy, he stole stuff.
Yeah.
and he's a ginger.
Yeah.
You know?
He was like, I remember seeing him the first time I played, and I was like, who's this little guy looking out the window? And he's like, get off me. And then he steals a Pokemon, and I'm like, okay.
And those were back in the good old days where you could name that guy Ass or Dick or something. Now they don't let you do that.
No.
You got to be creative.
Yeah.
Like Dillweed or something like that.
That reminds me, I played Ocarina of Time, the most recent time. I didn't finish it, but I named Link Asshat, and it was like the funniest thing. Oh, Asshat, please save us by collecting all the crystals.
The first time that me and my brother played Final Fantasy VIII, we named the character Tyrone. It's like, only Tyrone has the power. Save me, Tyrone. It was just like
Tyrone's our leader. He's gonna lead our Balam to victory.
King.
Yeah,
he's the Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
Should we test it out?
Yeah, let's test it out.
What do we want to do? We got
Diddy Kong already in there, but
we got Diddy Kong, we got Wave Race, I'm not
gonna lie though, we talked about Star Wars and we're on a podcast, so maybe we should do some pod racing in this.
You don't say.
Yeah, it works out. What is up with this? Why is it so loose?
Is it?
Yeah,
it should still work.
He's cheating.
You want to use the yellow one?
No.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Then you gotta go Dick. I think Dick is the only one that has all of them.
Oh, okay.
Because you gotta unlock Sebulba,
Sebulba. He just killed people during the race.
I know, right? And not even a penalty. Imagine if he was playing the Chiefs.
Roughing the pod racer.
Roughing the
Roughing the racer. Sebulba.
Oh, you have to also click yes, I think.
I can't see. The glare is pretty high. Oh no, where am I? What's going on?
What the hell happened here?
This is not my equipment.
Did we freeze this shit? Well,
well, there goes.
We'll restart it.
There goes that. No.
Okay. LucasArts back when it owned things.
My favorite. So Star Wars N64 games. My favorite was actually Rogue Squadron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's killer.
Yeah,
that's one of the best.
And I really wanted to get out and use a lightsaber, but no, that game was just like piloting.
That's ships. All I want.
And actually, that was better.
Yeah.
Like, now that I'm older, I'm like, no, you know what? That was great.
That's all I wanted from any Star Wars game. Like Star Wars to me is flying.
Yes.
It's not lightsabers. To me, it's not lightsabers. It's X-wings.
Yeah.
And the Outrider.
Yes. And okay, we good?
Yeah, I think so. Which one do we want to do?
Probably number 1.
Okay.
Okay, so what do I do? Does this controller work?
Yeah, because you selected Sebulba, right?
I did, but what is this? Is it loading? Oh, is it probably loading?
Does it load?
I don't know. This is not a game I played often. I was at, again, KB Toys, Falco Mall, trying to get a PS2, and I was like, you know what? N64 pod racer time.
Do we need to take this cartridge out and blow it? Should I give it a what for?
Yeah. Use the force.
All right. Let's see. We got the expansion pack in there. We're going. We're cooking.
The Donkey Kong expansion pack.
No, it was Star Fox.
Was it Star Fox?
Yeah.
I thought. It was the controller.
Oh wait, no.
It was Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I think. It
Donkey Kong
was.
because you needed it.
Yeah.
And you got a controller.
Yeah.
That you have in your hand.
It's in my hand now. But the Rumble Pack is what Star Fox came with.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Rumble Pack, definitely.
There's so many packs.
Yeah. I had the memory pack. The memory pack never saved my file. Like, it would save it, but it would never contain it. It would always delete itself.
Did you pick Sebulba?
I did. Oh, did I not?
I don't think so.
Did I pick Teemo?
You picked Anakin, I think.
Oh, well.
Let's try a different level.
Okay.
See, that one worked. It just fucks up on that.
Oh, troubleshooting. We can't play tattooing, guys. We'll just play the third one.
Shit! That's like the one.
Yes, but it's not. Again, it's not the equipment. You could do this for future episodes. That we were. Oh,
Hey.
hey! I gotta take vitamins. I'm old, guys. I have to take vitamins now. I need my vitamin B and C, and I have gout right now. So that sucks.
My gosh.
I have to eat like these cherry tart gummies. Okay. Well, while we're doing this, let me talk about how I'm now an adult. Like, you know, when you reach 30, you're like, oh, I'm an adult now. No, it's like puberty. The age of 30 is puberty. So puberty, it happens around 13, right? But it could be different from other people. Like, you could start at 12, 14, whatever. Mine's 33 for an adult. I'm a now old guy at 33. Everything just like aches. I have gout. I had mental health issues. Like everything. Right when I hit 33, I'm fucked.
Are you getting hair in places that there wasn't hair before?
And I'm also losing hair in places that there were before.
Oh no!
Oh,
Shit.
is it me?
Yeah, this is you.
Sorry. I was too busy thinking about my puberty.
I think if we go down, we might be able to do the. Let's see. Isn't there another one?
This is your game, sir.
Is it? Oh,
Still
sure.
thinking about my puberty. My second puberty.
I thought there was an. Oh, there we go.
Hey, whoa! Oh, that's a racetrack.
That's the
Advanced?
Yeah, that's the advanced one.
Well, I'm Sebulba. I'm number 1, so let's go. Start race.
Okay.
I'm not changing shit. Is it horizontal, right? Or is it? Okay, good.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I can actually see the bottom. Oh,
Hey.
hey! Is it just us two?
Yeah, you remember how to boost, right?
No.
Oh, you hold the stick up. Oh, and then you.
Aha! I distracted you. I know how to play.
Oh shit! Damn it, Leland! God damn it!
Oh no! Blew up too. Oh man. Okay, so this reminds me of the new Mario Kart coming out. Are you hyped for that? Oh, I'm sorry, the Switch 2.
The Switch 2,
Switch
yeah.
2 and Mario Kart for the Switch 2 will have 24 players, which is ridiculous.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Like, can you imagine being in 20th place and trying to get back to first? I don't think that's possible. Like, what items are they going to put in the game? You're watching your laptop, you cheater. I can't see.
This controller sucks.
This controller sucks too.
Fuck this game. All right, so that one didn't go very.
Look at this. It's limp. To give this guy some blue chew.
Do you want? So I have one of those Mad Cats ones, but it's only the two. It's the fat ones.
Yeah, no, this needs some Viagra, blue chew, whatever.
Yeah, I got to go over these controllers.
This is go to Fire and Ice. Get some plug that in real quick. Go get a new controller.
Should we? You know what? Let's try Smash Brothers.
Yeah, put computers in just because we need something, because we're going to be distracted.
There we go.
We'll play 4-player. You may need to put the force in that too. Look at that shit. Look at this.
Yeah, I got to go over these.
Like-
These are not acceptable.
No, like I thought I was old.
Well, weren't you that? We were just talking about that.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, so verse, and then Should we do the options?
That's up to you. If we just play. Do you want time or do you want stock?
Ooh, let's do. You know what? Let's.
And do we want to be a team?
No, not a team.
Okay.
We have to go up against each other.
Cool. I'm cool with that.
Team attack.
Doesn't matter.
Do we do damage?
That's fine. Let's just go.
All right, let's
We
go.
good. Just switch the stock. How many stocks?
3's good.
3's good. Okay.
You stick with 3.
All right. Birthday Pikachu. Are we adding people or just us?
Let's add people.
All right. Oh, sorry. It has to be. We're high level gamers, and we're gonna leave those 2 there.
Fox. Should I do Fox?
I'm gonna get the. Can I change the color of this? I forget.
Yeah, it's the C buttons.
I think I have to click on this and Italian, super Italian Luigi. Look at that tan. And let's get the pink Power Ranger.
Well, he's got a tan because he's been laying out in the
There
prison
we go.
yard.
Pink white. Diddy's not in this game.
You doing level 9?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Yeah. No. What?
No.
It might be my Asianness. Where's the level up here? You don't have it? The 2D one? The classic Mario one?
That's in the next one.
No, it's in this one.
Are you sure?
You gotta unlock it. I'm gonna headbutt this man. Yeah, this is my hometown, Saffron City. It is really hard to talk when we play, though.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's distracting, But I think that might be something that we have to do.
You picked Firefox, huh?
Yeah.
Chrome's better.
I know. But it's like
Oh shit.
this was the the Pokemon game.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Pokemon game?
Because you could only this was the first game that any Pokemon was in 3D, other than a Game Boy game.
Oh yeah, yes. You're correct.
It's like okay, so we got
And this is still fat
Jigglypuff.
Pikachu. This is still fat Pikachu. This isn't like the Pikachu you see nowadays. This is like look how much kibble he ate. Too much dry food.
shit.
Look at this Pokemon.
First one down. That's me.
Oh. I got distracted.
There we go.
Get off. Oh, that's me. Stop it. Yeah, good job, Porygon.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Mew. That was so rare to get a Mew, and it doesn't do shit.
Do you remember when you get like Hitmonlee and it's like Psyduck? It's like what? Oh my god, no, I'm losing.
Oh, what?
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Oh, dude, I almost got distracted and jumped off the whole thing.
Yeah, I gotta regroup here. I am too distracted. Stop. Oh no.
I got it.
No. You stay away. Stay away. Yeah, you fall down.
No!
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Shit. Everybody's got one left now.
Oh, good. I'm still losing though. Yeah. Get in there. Stay in there. Okay. Oh shit. Where's that motion sensor? Oh, I see you, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let him go. That's right. Triple.
Oh, there's no B side.
Yeah, there's no side B. Okay, you know what? I'm going after Luigi. We need us in the finals. Yeah. Teamwork. Wombo combo.
I'll just
Wombo
do
combo.
the cheap ones.
Come on.
Come on. There we go.
There we go. All right. I don't want. You could have that. I was hoping it exploded on your face.
Ooh, now you got it. Okay.
Nah, fuck it. Oh fuck. God. Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
Good game, sir.
All right.
Good game.
All right. Very good.
I hope that looked really good on the capture. That was our first.
Dude, it looks so
completed
much.
game.
It looks so much better on this.
Yeah, I mean it's a smaller resolution.
But I was watching it on that.
Yeah, no, I saw you at the pod racing. You
The
were
pod
looking
racing,
at
yeah, because it was like, I'm like, is it doing the same thing here? Because my controller was all fucked up. And I could see like looks like a bunch of like, I don't know, skin cells in there.
Oh.
But probably. That one's probably different. It's got different stuff in it. I don't know.
I hope so.
But
I hope it's not skin cells or any part of the body.
but yeah, I think, we got to fine tune it a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. But it's so sweet because people always stream, like they'll stream PS5 or they'll stream like, oh, I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's or some shit. Like I'm playing on PC, but it's like, this doesn't really happen.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing to invite a guest over and beat their ass in one of your games.
I technically got 3 kills. I don't know. I did good.
Yeah, you did. You did get the most kills. But sometimes it happens, sometimes the neutral party.
Yeah, and that's what
gets
stock
out the
is
best.
for. If we played time, I would have won. But hey, we played stock. But I like stock more. So this is the true smash.
I mean, India was neutral during World War I and II, and they ended up coming out on top.
Oh.
There's something to be said there.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know what it is, but it's something to be said.
Oh, I need to adjust myself. I forgot.
Yeah. Here, we'll switch this one off, and we'll do this a different time.
Yeah, we'll be more prepared next time. I'll bring some of my games.
Yeah.
I know. Well, Perfect Dark is a good co-op one, but that's like we would actually have like you'd probably want to split that in multiple episodes, and we probably won't be talking. It's hard to run a podcast.
Yeah, well, that's the hard part, right? Because there's people that are like that are not watching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I think that's a killer like ad though. Yeah. You know what I mean? To what?
Oh my God!
Who the hell is this
Inception!
guy?
Oh my God! It's the guy that delivered your pizza and just showed up.
It's kind of like you remember in like Shining Time Station, if you ever seen that, or like Pee-wee's Playhouse, or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, or anything like that. It's like, oh, we have a special guest today. It's kind of like what it was going for.
Yeah. And we were like, who's that? I actually thought, so I saw the Domino's, so I did watch the episode. When I saw him, I was like, is this a Levi's worker that now works for Domino's? And he just got off work? No, literally a guy who works at Domino's who just got off work.
Yup. And, he was doing trade school and stuff, which more power to him.
Yeah, no, he's working
you're going to,
Yeah.
Not everybody has to get a degree.
No.
And I mean, I went to college. That's all I'll talk about that.
You're repeating the same thing from last week.
Yeah. But so, shifting gears, you might say, sidestep. That bird flu, huh?
The bird flu. Are you talking about what happened on Wednesday? I'm sorry.
What happened on Wednesday?
Okay, let's talk about what you're
I'm talking about the bird flu, like that sickness that bird gets.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Because we actually had a little scare.
Oh, okay. You go first and do that. I got the segment afterwards.
Because I have a bunch of chickens out there.
Yes.
And so we actually, one of them was kind of sick, and it was like she was like shaking her head around, and like there was like snot coming out. Looked like it was snot. Could have been hay. I don't know. But so we looked it up, and we're like, I'm worried if she has bird flu, because then we gotta kill all of them.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Like, I don't want to do that. That's the last thing. That's anything but that.
Yeah.
So we separated her from the rest of the flock and put her in like a dog crate.
Yeah.
And outside, away from the run. And a couple days went by. So like that was on Friday, and on Monday, my wife brought her to the vet because there's that's a thing. Chicken vet. That's a thing. And
sorry, I heard a bird just fly in.
Is that flu?
It might be.
But so she took her to the vet, and the vet was like, "Oh, since Friday, it would be dead by now if it had bird flu." And so they tested her for something, and she had something else. But, dude, that was kind of scary. You think you're gonna have to inoculate the whole flock, and then I got to get the kids away. But then, so the chicken actually was sick with something. It wasn't bird flu.
Good,
it was
good.
Called, I forget what it was.
Sorry that it's good that it's sick, but it's not a bird flu.
Well, yeah, it's better than it's great that it's not bird flu. But we have to, and we thought another one of the chickens was sick too, because she was just like standing by herself doing the same thing. Yeah. So we could inoculate the flock by putting some shit in their water, some medicine.
Yeah.
But for those two that we thought were sick, have you ever you've had to give your cats pills, right?
Yeah, it sucks.
You ever tried to give a chicken pills?
No.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah, no.
Because
I don't really do like pills with cocks,
You're not living. But so you can't really do it during the day because then you got to chase them around, right? And chasing a chicken around is a pain in the ass. So you got to do it in the morning, early morning when they're in their coop, and late at night when they're in the coop.
Okay.
So, you reach in there to get the chicken out, and the other one, there's two of them that are kind of assholes. And if that chicken is sitting next to one of the chickens that's an asshole, you try and get that chicken, and it's just pecking the shit out of you. Oh God, you're the first it's going to be eaten. You're the first. If you're healthy and die, you're the first.
You have the bird flu.
Yeah, I want to make sure you're fat. So then you take them out, and you gotta hold them between your legs and grab their little head, force a beak open, and shove that pill down in there, and it's just. Fuck that! That's tough.
What noise does it make when that happens?
Nothing.
Okay,
they don't make any noise.
I know it's the gobble gobble is not their thing, but I just pictured
they're really nice chickens, most of them, and they're super submissive. So they'll just sit down.
Yeah.
They'll
it's a bit
crouch
easier
down if you are right there. But
when that happens, they're like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, but then you get them out, they're all flapping and stuff. It's Don't do that. Don't you're disturbing your neighbors.
Yeah,
you're gonna get me pecked.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more tougher than feeding cats.
But waking up at 5:30 to get those chickens their pills, and then staying up and because I like to take an early shower.
Yeah,
you can't be doing that because you gotta go out there and deal with all their shit.
Yeah, it's cold right now.
It's cold right now
for California. I don't know.
And then they start laying eggs. Yeah. Again, because they stop during cold.
Do they lay eggs when you deep throat them?
No, actually. I'd be disturbed if they did. Pills. I'd be kind of disturbed if they did.
Yeah, they're like, this one likes it.
That's almost a red flag.
Just enjoying, give it out.
Oh God!
I'm sorry, I'm making a lot of noise.
It's like one of those guys that constantly is signing up for colonoscopies.
Yeah. Oh, don't remind me. I'm old. Guess what I have to do?
Or the physicals.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to do it too one of these days. But.
Yeah, my dad has colon cancer, so my doctor's like, "Yeah, 35, you're taking it." I'm like, my ass, it's gonna be bad.
Oh,
yeah, I got to do it early, so yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it down, but
when they have to operate on your asshole, that's the worst.
Yeah, and they have there was cancer in my dad's anus, so. Yeah, he actually has what's the not the colonoscopy. It's a colonoscopy bad, but it's not what it's called. It's like colon something.
Colostomy?
Colostomy, yes.
Where he poops in it?
Yeah, so he's permanent. That's a permanent bag now. So he's just pooping while watching TV. Slowly, yeah.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
But
that was so fucked up to say.
No, it's okay.
Show your dad.
He's used to it.
Tell him to like and subscribe.
He's going to be like, yeah, I'm never watching this shit again. Talking about deep throating cocks and...
I mean, hey.
And shitting on your shit bag.
It's what the people demand.
Yeah, but I'm aware that might be me at some point. So I'm just letting you know. I'm getting old. Well, I gotta take my vitamins. I'm getting crazy now.
I mean, well, we are getting older, but medical science is advancing and all the stuff. I mean, a lot of this sickness and bullshit could be attributed to diet.
Yeah. And that's a big deal for me right now too. So I am super aware of it, and that may be actually a bad thing.
Trying to eat healthy?
No, not trying to eat healthy, but being too aware, really restricting myself.
Oh, you stressing?
Yeah. that was part of my thing at the time too. But I'm good now. Like,
just like I would say, just cut one thing out.
yeah, and caffeine and sugar were the two things.
Well, and you
not
cut
all
alcohol
of them.
out, right?
Yeah, and alcohol. That was
Well,
kind
that's
of
all sugar,
yeah.
right? Alcohol is kind of a sugar.
Yeah, it's wheat. So
We'll put it in there with sugar.
it's carbs.
We'll sugar it up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Regardless, it gives me gout, so I'm not taking.
well, sugar is one of the worst things for you.
Yeah. Well, the bad sugars, obviously. You need some.
Like fruit sugars and things like that. But with like, because my kids eat all the shitty cereal and stuff. They, they won't eat anything. And my youngest, actually, she doesn't like that. She likes waffles.
Oh yeah,
that's better.
Yes,
waffles with peanut butter, like it's the best.
We have different toppings.
You don't like peanut butter?
I don't like it on my waffles.
What?
No, that's not my thing.
And syrup?
No, syrup for sure.
And honey?
Blueberry syrup, strawberry, all the syrups.
Sometimes you can substitute that syrup with honey.
I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give peanut butter a shot the next time I have waffles. I'll let you know.
Well, honey's actually one of the best things for you too, local honey.
Oh, yeah.
Because that will take you and help you with your allergies and flu shot things.
Spring's coming, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. Yeah.
Gotta do it. Because that local stuff, it has all the like local flowers that would fuck with you in it.
Yeah.
And so you eat that and it's kind of like.
Yeah, so Sacramento stuff. I don't really I don't look for this tomatoes from Sacramento.
Oh,
Sacramento. Sacramento.
That's not a place.
Sack of tomatoes is what I actually call the city.
Sure.
But I feel like if I ever ate stuff in the spring here, it's there's so much pollen in that springtime. It was everyone has allergies. It has to be on the fruit too. I know they wash it, but
Well, don't you get that in Roseville?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about all of Sacramento Valley. The valley, because we're in the valley, right? So all the pollen that's up in the air, where's it going? It's not. It's staying where it is. That's why we get so bad allergies. Sacramento kind of sucks. It's hot, it's cold, and we have allergies.
It sucks because I usually get sick when it's hot.
Yeah.
And because then the pollen gets you or whatever. Or these kids, they bring home all kinds of shit, old diseases.
Oh yeah, and you have kids, yeah.
But it just sucks to be in bed and it's hot as hell outside.
Yeah.
It's 110 outside and you just just put me on pause until this is gone.
Yeah. I have been sick in the summer one time and it was just I took a cold bath for a long time. And I would adjust I would let the water out and get new water and stuff. I'm not going to bathe in it for 4 hours, but just you got to have your me time during that. It's it's gross.
It's so nasty.
Yeah.
The first year we moved in here, we didn't really have AC.
I think we talked about that before.
And that was terrible.
Yeah,
I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
No.
This car doesn't have AC, but it doesn't.
You could open the windows and go fast.
Yeah, you just have to do this.
Yeah.
30 times.
No AC in Sac. That's just move to Arizona. That's basically what you're doing.
Well, down there, if you don't have AC, it's like an emergency.
Yeah.
They have people that are 24/7 HVAC guys down there. That's a different market. Yeah.
And they need portable ACs for themselves being out there, right? They need something.
Yeah, a while ago, and this is I was watching 2020 one day.
Okay.
This is way back when Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs were on there. Hugh Downs, huh? Oh. That's a throwback, isn't it? But I was watching it and there was this device that all these cooks were wearing and it was like a neck thing. It was like a neck refrigerator. Mm-hmm. And that worked for your whole body.
Did it plug into the wall?
No, it was Oh,
it was portable.
It was
so
batteries
power.
Or something because back then it would have been batteries.
I do have something like that.
Where it's just cold?
Yeah, it's
not
actually
a fan, right?
It is a fan, but
this was like a freezer kind of thing.
It's like an ice pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was it's like ice pack that kept cold. And if you could just cool your neck, then that cools everything down.
Yeah, because that's the hottest part of your body. All the heat goes out of there because all the clothes you're wearing just rises up.
Yeah.
I believe that, yeah.
Where the hell are those?
Yeah.
That was 2020. And like I said, the Hugh Downs days. Mm-hmm. So it had to have been at least 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Is Hugh Downs still around?
Wait, 15 years ago was 2010. Was it that? Or was it
20 years ago? Could be. Hell, could have been 30.
Yeah, it could have been. I think we're talking 30. Barbara Walters was a long time ago.
Yeah. And, luckily she left us with her legacy. That is The View.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever watched an episode. I've only watched clips. That's the one with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah,
right?
the clips where they just be unhinged on on YouTube or something.
I remember. So, do you remember I think it was 2008, 2009 when this was Barack's first run, and then there was Joe the plumber. I don't remember who that was.
Oh, Joe the plumber. Who can forget?
Okay, I remember him, but I don't remember what he did and stuff. And I remember
he's a plumber.
Yeah, well, obviously. So I watched clips of The View, and then who's the old lady? Was that Barbara Walters?
That was Barbara Walters, but now I think the old one would be
back in the
that
day.
redhead one.
Because I remember the clip was just going she looked at the camera like this, and she's like, "That's what we call a homo," and really unhinged. And I'm just like, damn, she's drunk.
Oh, it was you think Barbara Walters? I don't think could have been drunk. I don't think that was Barbara Walters then.
Well, some old lady who sat on the right side. So I don't know who that was. I don't watch it, but I remember the
maybe
clip.
Joy Behar. That's the red. She's still on it.
It's she was old, and she said, and she looked very, very pissed off. That's what we call a homo. And I'm like, that's 2008. 2008 was. Ugh.
Well, because it came out. When did it come out? It came out 2000,
no
right?
Yeah, it's. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg was in it. Did she start?
Well, no, because the first season had that girl from the first season of Survivor.
Okay.
Remember that? Remember
No.
Survivor? That came out, I think, 2000.
Yes, I remember when. I don't remember anything about it.
I don't think she won though, but she was the second place or third place or something. And she was on The View. They had her on The View. She was a regular person.
Okay.
And it was her, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy, and I think Barbara Walters. And then now it's devolved in some kind of just the worst. It's just the worst.
I don't know. I mean, it was pretty bad back then too. So
when Barbara Walters kicked out and Whoopi Goldberg took over, and it's just it's painful to watch. And I mean, they get more viewers than me, but not by much.
Yeah, we want to turn it on right now. See what
Turn it on right now.
What are we talking about? What's going on today?
But
yeah,
it's what were you gonna say?
Yeah, so you said the bird flu. So my thoughts were actually airplanes, the bird flu, and recently the DC thing happened.
Oh yeah.
And my mind went straight to that. So the reason why I thought that was because my friend Nick's a pilot too, and he works for Spirit, but he's gonna try to leave. So he was super depressed after that. Not super depressed, but that could he flew those types of planes. I don't know what the plane was. I'm sorry, but he flew the exact plane that hit the helicopter. So I was consoling him basically the whole night. So that's kind of fresh to me still. And it's just when you said that bird flu, I'm like, is that we want to talk about that depressing thing? And,
shit.
Yeah. And it sucks. For all those people that died, one person or multiple people just wasn't paying attention. At least that's what I think.
Well, it's hard to pay attention when you're in those planes.
Yeah.
It's not like you're flying VFR.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about planes. I'm
And it
just
was at
listening to my friend Nick talk about it, and it's just do you I just consoled him hey, do you think? Because if he was in that situation, he probably in my opinion, my friend would be hey, helicopter, let's discuss communicate or whatever. But it's what happened? What was missing that they didn't communicate, or why did this happen?
Planes don't necessarily communicate with each other.
Right.
They communicate with the tower.
So what's the tower doing?
So the tower fucked up. That's what I'm thinking is.
And it's a
tower.
helicopter and a plane. Is there two different communication towers?
No, everybody has a ground,
Okay.
or you have ATC.
Yeah, you're the expert over me on this.
You're usually those guys were so close, so close to the ground that you're contacting ground.
Yeah,
you're not contacting air traffic. You're contacting. It's a different frequency. So when you're up in the air and you're up, you switch to a different frequency.
Yeah,
and then you're talking to somebody else.
Right.
But these guys, I mean, there was a Black Hawk going and I don't know what he was doing, but hovering in the pattern or doing a patrol or testing something, and that should have been hey, watch that runway because there's a Black Hawk around there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you always want to steer clear of the Blackhawks.
Right. Like safety first. Like if there's someone in the airfield, like, and you have the gas or the fuel, like, yeah, be safe.
I mean, somebody should have seen the Blackhawk. Probably should have seen that DC coming, but I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't fly either one of those planes, so I don't know. All my stuff is, I like to fly during the night, but it's always like little airports where they're, I've gotten in trouble, almost in trouble, because I used to fly out of Concord a lot, and that's really close to Travis Air Force Base.
Yeah.
So if you go a little too far, they don't take kindly to that.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Want to shoot you down?
They don't scramble the F-15s then, or I don't know. I think they have F-15s there, but they don't scramble those until you I think the third time they try and contact you and you're not.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
That was definitely a miscommunication.
Yeah, definitely miscommunication. But regardless of what happened, I feel sorry for all the family, friends, and the victims to that. So it's just
and whenever you fly, it's going to kind of be in the back of your head.
Yeah.
And you look at that little manual and you're like,
yeah.
I know this is 737, but is it a 737 MAX?
Yeah.
And if it is it a MAX 8? Is it a MAX 9?
And
what is it?
It varies, right? Depending on what it is. It could handle differently, right?
Well, it's not necessarily handled differently, but they have because I had a guy that was a United pilot. He was on the show a little while ago. And it's just a little upgrade that they do to the plane. So this one, maybe they took out a couple seats. So they made it there's more economy or there's more first class seats or something.
Right.
And that just changes the number.
Okay.
Just little things like that. It could be the exact same plane.
Yeah.
And they just one little thing like that. So, that issue was the door plugs and stuff like that.
Right.
And I think that I haven't heard anything that those things are having trouble flying off or anything yet, or for a while, right? It's been almost a year, I think, since we've heard anything about those.
Yeah. And this was this accident was how many years? I think I heard it was 16 years since the last incident, something like this. Is that I don't know. I'm asking you. That's what I've heard.
I don't know. I don't really keep track of that stuff, but I know when stuff happens, it usually happens on the runway.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember one time I was doing my pre-flight inspection and you have to open up the gas tanks, look in there, see if there's any rust. Then you drain a little gas from the bottom then you swirl it around to see how much water's in there.
Yeah.
And, then we got back in, we got in the plane, started flying around, and ground control said, hey, well, one of our technicians found a Piper gas cap on the ground. And I was like, it's not us. Okay, no. Oh, yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
And so, immediately I was like, oh, yeah, that was me.
I'm coming back.
Coming back. Luckily, they didn't make me do any paperwork or anything.
Yeah.
But it was low wing, and so if it was a high wing, I think the way that the air flows over the wing, it would have sucked the gas out. So I would have been down $100 in gas. Luckily, we didn't lose any.
Right.
But
I mean, you weren't doing tricks or anything.
No, we were just in the pattern. We were just
yeah.
But it's still that sucks.
Yeah.
Everybody
it's I'm up in the air. Oh, I gotta go back.
But it's worse. It's even that. It's now I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Now I'm the gas cap guy.
Yes.
And so
be sure to oh, Josh, we're looking for your little cap.
I've never made that mistake again.
Yeah. Good.
And
were there some assholes that would throw a cap from a different plane on the ground, and be like, "Hey, Josh"?
No, nobody does that kind of stuff. But it's they don't let you forget it because it's a mistake that you made in the air and you survived it. So that makes you all the better for it.
Right? Yeah.
It
was a mistake. It wasn't anything too bad, right? So it's haha, I can make fun of you.
Yeah.
Sort of deals.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to force a landing too when I was doing my solo. And I hit the nose wheel first, and so I bounced the plane back up in the air a couple times. You might say dribbled the plane. But I was able to take off from the second bounce instead of straight. Because you bounce one time, it's each bounce is more pronounced.
Yeah.
And you're just going to be aimed right at the ground one time. No wheels are involved.
Yeah.
So took off from the second bounce, and then that was,
Yeah.
it's just the problems that you can get away from. Any landing that you can walk away from is a good one.
Yeah. Yes, definitely for sure.
But it's a wild thing to think of, because when you get on a plane, you never realize. It's always in the back of your head, like, this could be it. And I think the thing that people have so much trouble with is that you have no control over it. You can't just and there's always that thing in the back of your head where well, if I was flying, maybe I would steer away, or maybe I would do something else, but that's not the case. It could be the case in a car, but it's not the case in a plane.
Yeah.
And nothing really, that's the kind of thing that happens that would be a disaster, is it crashes. It's not like things go wrong in the air, and planes are usually able to glide down. They have a glide speed, and I mean, what was that? MH380 or 370, I think it was. Malaysia Airlines, that one got shot down.
Yeah.
By a Russian S-400. And so that could happen. And I've watched this, I think I mentioned this a while ago with a different episode, but you know how naval planes or naval ships will have those Sea Whiz things.
Okay.
It's like those big bulbous things with the turret and follows.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And there was this video of this one where this passenger plane was coming over this ship, and the thing activated. It was like, and it was tracking it. And some dude was like, "Don't do it, don't do it," and because it's not operated by anybody,
mm-hmm.
and of course it didn't fire, but it's like tracking this thing. It's like, steady, don't do it, dude.
It's like a dog, just like, oh,
yeah, don't
leave it.
Don't shoot with your super accurate cannon.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever think of flying?
I get motion sickness, so probably not.
I do too.
Yeah.
But
flying would be better, but instead of being a passenger for sure. But
I get motion sickness too, but it goes away if you're up there and if you are flying.
Yeah.
It goes away.
Yeah.
You're way too stressed to think of how sick you are.
Right. And I've seen those planes. I would probably, so I know how small the seats are. A little claustrophobic maybe too. So I'm good.
That also goes away.
Yeah, I bet. But I'm good.
It's just because it's like it's more claustrophobic when I have an instructor next to me or something. But when it's just me in the plane, it's very empty.
Yeah.
It feels like, wow, this could even be a little smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd definitely be like, if you flew me right now, I'd be like, oh, yeah, stay low, so just in case I freak out and need to land. But you probably go up higher for me, knowing you.
Well,
so.
That's the thing is you're at most danger the closer you are to the ground, because you have less time to save it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I'd be cool parachuting though. So
I would not.
I mean, if we did a skydive sort of thing, I'm super down because I have time to figure out if my thing works.
Well, the thing with those is you're always strapped to a different person.
Yeah, that's true.
So you really have their life is in your hand, or your life is in their hands.
Yes, that's true.
And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm flying myself.
Yeah, but they're the first ones that gets my vomit when I throw up. Is right there, right in their face. Yeah.
That's
if you hate them though. If you like them, try to go. Try to go away.
I don't know if I told you or not, but I proposed to my wife in the plane.
Oh yeah.
And so my mom.
Were you guys? Was she strapped to you and you guys were falling down to?
No, she was in the back, right?
Okay.
And so I had I had brought an instructor with me just so because I was super stressed because I was like, this is not the time to crash.
Yeah.
So
you're
I was
more focused on something else.
Yeah, I was like, I need somebody else to help me look for something that she doesn't know what she's looking for, which is the field with the letters in it.
Yeah.
So we did, and she ended up seeing it first, and she threw up in the plane because she was pregnant.
Oh,
She was like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
But she threw up in the plane and she swallowed it down.
Yeah,
that's a trooper.
Yeah. No, you don't want to make it a mess.
It saves me,
because that's there forever.
That's a rental plane.
I
just rented that thing.
Yeah, that's there for the rest of the trip if you go there.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to do that cleaning deposit, you know?
Yeah.
But hey.
Did she have a cap with her and be like, haha, I know the joke.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm gonna forget by next time.
Oh, Leland. I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. Doing you a favor.
So next time I think we bring some of your games over.
Yeah.
We have some lighting situations to work on.
Yes.
I think for me it's that one that's got. Is this one is this a glare for you?
It is a little. Sorry, it is a little bit. It's more in that corner, but it's definitely that one. So these three probably are the one. I don't know if that's. I don't think that one's the problem for you.
Okay, no, it's not for me.
Yeah. And actually that whole I can see this whole row right here, but I didn't really have a problem with those ones. It was mostly this top one.
Yeah, it's the top ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could always. I mean, what kind of mount do you have on this TV? You can just put it downward.
That's true. I got to fiddle around with that.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got to fiddle around.
Yeah, because if we can get the angles right, then there's no problem. And I mean, it's your house. You do you. I'm just bringing the games.
That's awfully kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're paying the bills.
So before we leave, that's Super Bowl. What do you think?
I don't want to watch it.
I'm not going to watch it either. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Vegas is going to win, like always.
it's just like I don't want to see Taylor Swift, and I already have plans that day, and it's just like we're just not going to rush it.
Yeah, so my aunt's having a little party in Auburn, so we're going to go hiking. And the game will be on, but I'm going to go hiking more.
Yeah.
Go to nature.
Yeah, because we can take this Super Bowl off.
Yeah.
You know, they both can't lose, but I really don't want to watch another Kansas City Chiefs game.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't either.
If I die without ever seeing another Kansas City Chiefs game, I'm all right.
Yeah. But if you are going to bet on the game, just bet on the Chiefs, get your money. Or if they lose, you lose your money, but the Chiefs lost, so that's a win.
That's right.
So go for if you are going to bet, do it for the people you don't want to win. You'll win either way. Just maybe don't put too much money if you
Let's get some crying Mahomes memes up.
Yeah. I can't stand him because sure, like when he wins, okay, he's fine. He's like, the refs. I don't see anything of the refs. But then when he lost to the Bills because of a ref call and he was bitching and complaining,
that like classic clip.
Yeah, and I was just like, you're just a fan. Like you're being a fan. Like just do what Josh Allen lost to you 4 times in the playoffs. I don't hear shit from him. He's just gonna we gotta play better.
Yeah, plus he has a famous girlfriend.
Yeah.
And nobody ever
What's her name?
See her.
Haley Steinfeld?
Yeah, from Bumblebee. Which of course nobody saw, but
no.
You know, like she's not
Hawkeye.
there. She's not like
it's also
the camera
like,
doesn't pan to her.
It's also in Buffalo. No one wants to be in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's like in LA or something, right?
I think so. Or she's New York. I don't know. I don't pay attention.
I mean, that's pretty long distance.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen is from out here, right?
Oh yeah. He's from like where Allen is, I think. Like Merced-ish. But he's I know he's what's his town's name? Cut that out. I don't remember the name. He talks about it all the time and I forgot what it was.
It's not
because Colin Kaepernick's from there.
It's Turlock.
Turlock, right? There we go. Because I was thinking Turok and I didn't think Turlock. I was like, it's not Turok.
Oh, we got Turok.
Yeah, is it 1 player or 2 players?
It's 1 player.
Yeah. Well, we could if we do a 1 player game, one of us could speak.
But that's also once you that game you need the memory card for.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so I don't know where mine are. That's like the memory card for this is such an afterthought.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It doesn't even work for every game.
I remember, yeah, so it doesn't work for every game, and when it does work for a game, you'll save something. So I played like triple play baseball 1999, and I would have like a season and stuff, and then like 3 days later it's gone, like corrupted. And it's like, yeah, it's like that's how I learned what corrupt was. Corrupted memory is stupid Nintendo 64 memory cards.
Yeah, those were one of the first memory cards that were, that's the only memory card that goes to the controller, right?
Yeah, everything else is like straight to the console or the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
Have you ever tried to change a battery in one of those, or like an old game?
No.
Oh, I have.
Yeah. But the Rumble Pack though, like that was amazing.
Yeah. It made controllers into what they are today.
Sorry, I just thought of like what you told me before the podcast, and then a Rumble.
Hey,
We can cut that.
hey, I did use it. You know how I was using it?
What?
Put an Ocarina of Time, and I kept hitting the same rock.
Oh yeah, there we go. Did it rumble when you played like anything in the ocarina?
Yeah, when you go and not when you hit, not hitting it, but like if you roll against it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His little like his roll was amazing. By the way, it's like 7 feet. Like I can't roll that far.
Yeah, I mean, and he goes faster when he does it.
Yeah.
You never notice in the new ones, you can still roll, but you don't go any faster.
No, it's no point.
Such a cop out.
Like, do they? I haven't. Try this next time you play a new one. Like, how about the side steps? Because the side steps were fun. Like, you just focus on one thing and then you're just like sidestepping, like hi.
I gotta try that. We also I gotta try Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah,
Because
we talked about that.
We're still on Skyward Sword, and I don't really like it. I told you that last time. I tried to play it again, and it's like now I forget where I am and what I'm doing.
Then you got to start over.
I don't really know the story here.
Yeah,
you know, and I don't want to go through those cinematics where it's like, I have a red bird.
Nah,
I don't really. It's so hard to get into, and it messed up with my rhythm of like a Zelda game, then a Final Fantasy game. It's like, do you just want to play Final Fantasy 15 now? I mean, like, Zelda games let me down. But that's because we're going to Skyward Sword. It was never meant to be played like that.
Yeah.
You know? It was, and the Wii motion controls ruin so many games for afterplay or for porting to different consoles.
Yeah.
It's just, it's almost not worth playing. You know? And it's too bad because it's the first one in the story. It's supposed to be a good story.
Yeah.
But you can't get past like the first 30 minutes. It sucks.
Yeah.
Womp.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? Not shit.
Watch someone else play it. Or just read it.
All right, Leland. Well, appreciate you coming by.
Of course. I'm glad we got that all set up for you.
We got it set up. What the people here didn't see is like the 2 hours that we were trying to do this.
We plugged in so many things in different places, and I was like, N64 to the capture to the laptop and the TV. Wait a minute. Switch it around. Nope. Switch it back. Nope. Switch it around. It worked.
We got it. And so and Leland has been so kind as to loan me his El Gato.
Yeah.
So you might say you are the first sponsor of Cop the Moment. The very first.
Yes.
This episode is brought to you by Leland. All right.
See ya.
See you guys.